This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
And I'm Nathan.
And today is what?
It's Wild Card Wednesday.
Yes! I love Wild Card Wednesday. It's my favorite one because we can just talk about whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
So today, because we have a very experienced man on our channel today.
Thank you,
That
Chris.
was a weird way to say that.
What kind of experience are we talking about, Chris?
Nathan, tell everybody about your experience on YouTube.
So my experience on YouTube, well,
No, I mean about your channel. About your channel.
Oh, okay.
This is your plug.
So...
This is your plug.
sorry. Yeah, so I post predominantly Let's Play videos, and occasionally I'll do something maybe tech related or a movie review. The occasional game dev vlog. I haven't done one of those in a long time. But yeah, that's mostly what I do.
0A706403782782C28E4. Love it. Love your description on YouTube.
Protocol activated.
Terminator eyes.
Good.
Yeah.
This channel's over. Speaking of laser eyes, go check out our Halo MCC on Switch announcement video. Definitely go check that out. Anyways,
for sure.
Nathan, now you can tell us what's it been like on YouTube over the past, I don't know, 3 years or so.
Well, what I've found is that I personally haven't had too much trouble in terms of like videos being taken down and that kind of thing, but you know, I do remember for a time when my channel first started, I did have monetization. I never really earned anything from it, but then, you know, as time started changing, I started seeing all the yellow dots starting to appear on every single one of my videos.
Really?
Even though I don't post anything particularly controversial, it's I mean I say the naughty words every now and then, but yeah, not really anything much beyond that. And then eventually, obviously, they took monetization away from everybody. But I mean, the overall experience would be that despite subscriber counts going up, and even that has slowed down, view counts are just pretty well abysmal. My videos just don't get discovered on there. So then, after one failed VidMe project later, I ended up on BitChute. And that's kind of like my main platform, because I get a decent amount of views on there, and I get actual engagement from people. Like I don't just get like, you know, follow for follow type comments. It's actual,
right. That's always
actual
annoying.
comments. Yeah.
Ooh,
No,
I
they're
spelled
real
your name
comments.
wrong. NathanSifuGaming IGN. Didn't know you worked for IGN there, Nathan.
I would never do such a thing.
Sell my soul. No, he's got almost 220 subs on BitChute, so you know he's working that BitChute.
Oh, I need 2 more. Come on.
Here, let me help you. No, I'm just kidding. 2 new accounts.
Yeah.
Anyways,
but yeah, with everything kind of going on with YouTube, that was what kind of got me on board, jumping on multiple platforms, because, you know, while BitChute is fantastic and everything, and I love posting stuff on there, you never know if something the unthinkable could happen and it goes under for some reason. So I've you know, posted on a number of other platforms as well.
so I think the big talking point here, and Will doesn't really have a lot to say about this, but if YouTube decides they don't like your content, or if YouTube decides you're not really monetizable, or let's just say up in tomorrow YouTube says, you know what, we're only going to have trusted sources and our already established partners be monetized on this platform, and the rest of you just, you know, forget you, then boom, all of your content is gone and you don't have a backup platform. So at the very least, these alternative platforms are a great way to back up like both your subscribers and your videos, so that if people still want to watch your content, it still exists somewhere. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, I have stuff to say about that. I think what YouTube is doing right now is ridiculous. They're taking a platform and they're starting to publish. Same thing's happening on Facebook and Twitter, where they're picking and choosing what is considered acceptable content. Just like what's happening right now, there's a certain event happening in the world, and if you even mention it, you get flagged.
And only reliable sources are allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, well, the thing is, what is reliable sources? I mean, in this day and age,
established sources. I'm sorry, established sources.
Okay, that's still kind of ridiculous because I mean, we should have the option to A, say, and B, also make the mistake of clicking on a video and believing someone on. I mean, the average Joe right now probably knows about the same amount as these established news sources on that particular topic.
Oh, I totally agree. It doesn't seem like anybody really has a deep understanding of what is going on. I see magazines in like Lowe's that are talking about it, and it says "Find out the truth," and I'm like, this is more clickbaity than the YouTube videos I watched that were demonetized for the same reason this magazine shouldn't exist. I mean, it's just, it's so ridiculous. So,
and for the advertiser-friendly thing, I brought this up in a previous video where they should just have advertisers select what demographic that they think their product applies to, and then a YouTuber also you can see who's watching those videos. Just match up the videos that has the same demographic as what the advertiser wants. I solved the whole problem.
Or just have like the creators, if they don't think an advertisement should be shown on their video, let them disable that particular advertisement from being on their video. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say, for example, they're showing women's jewelry for our channel. Does that make any sense?
It does if I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if it's a BioShock on the Switch commercial on our Monday episode, that makes complete sense. But
or if if you're like if you do kids shows on your channel, how about you don't show ads for horror movies
or Viagra?
Or Viagra. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it goes for the same, like the demographic. Who's watching the videos. So, I mean, we already have to wait to a certain like growth period on the channel to begin with. So a certain number, very funny. Don't smile about that. So you have to have a certain number of views, a certain number of subscribers. Anyway, so you already know at that point what your demographic is.
Yes, we do. So I think that's the one thing that's preventing all of these viable alternative platforms from flourishing is the lack of good monetization options. Because even BitChute has they have got the subscribe star plug. They've got several forms of cryptocurrency. They've got several alternative Patreon options besides Subscribestar. I'm not really sure how those work. I've avoided them like the plague because I don't trust anybody with my credit card information that's not established, like Subscribestar and Patreon are. And I also don't trust cryptocurrency, so I'm gonna avoid that like the plague. Anyways, but I think that's what's missing. Like even Library, they've got their the thing about Library, and everybody needs to keep this in mind. The currency currently being promoted on Library is some kind of like in-house currency developed by library.com, library.tv, whatever they are. And that cryptocurrency doesn't have a set limit. So it's basically like fiat cryptocurrency. They can just one day decide we want another million, whatever the library currency is. Whereas like Bitcoin has a finite amount. Right. And that's a big difference. Like Library can keep printing their funny money on the digital market until it becomes forever, completely worthless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't really buy into that being a good monetization option. I don't think that's quite right. And they keep handing it out like candy. Every time I log in, here's 100 new whatever I can't remember the name of it. And I'm just like, where am I getting these hundreds and hundreds of coins from? Like this is just weird.
Yeah, what's this backed by?
Are people donating this to me? Nope. I'm getting it for achievements. What achievements? Oh, you've uploaded 100 videos. Well, anybody can do that. So it's like exactly. This is just funny money. It's like currency,
Yeah.
So I think that's not a good monetization option, and I think BitChute has it much better than a lot of the other companies do as far as their monetization goes. Because you go to like your channel, tip or pledge, click it, boom, you've got like a bunch of options. PayPal directly, Subscribestar. I don't know what these two are. Maybe you can tell me what they are.
Bitbacker is kind of like a thing where it you can embed like a stream link in it, like say a YouTube stream, and it's like super chats but with Bitcoin.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing. Um, I did grab that ahead of time. I haven't really done anything with it because I haven't done a ton of stuff with cryptocurrency. And then coin payments is just this mega cryptocurrency place that you have all kinds of options for different cryptos. Again, I don't really do a whole lot with cryptocurrency, but there are a few options there.
How has Subscribestar been for you?
Well, I don't have any.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's but at the same time, I haven't really promoted it at all. I think this might actually be one of the first times that I've ever.
Talked
Oh
about
no, it wouldn't be the first time. They talked about it publicly. Yeah, that I have one. But yeah, I don't really flaunt it particularly often.
And just for example, the biggest thing BitChute is doing, which is really cool, is they're crowdsourcing their funds. So every time they hit one of their goals, they add another feature to the site. So right now,
Yeah.
they've got their basic infrastructure funded. They've got their basic operations team funded. They've got a basic support team funded. They got a basic development team funded. And as they keep going up, I think when they hit 60%, that's when that additional support team member comes in. And they got additional things like improved infrastructure. And then they I love this one, management can get paid.
Management can get paid. No, I think it's a really good model because it might be a lot harder to get something going on, something that's supported by the public, but it's got a lot more backbone that way because there's not gonna be an adpocalypse with BitChute because the people who are funding it are the ones who are using it.
Right.
You know,
it's like
unlike
if Netflix was all crowdsourced, right?
Yeah.
And the creators were all crowdsourced. Versus right now, Netflix is a stock traded on the open market, and their profitability is completely driving what they do. BitChute, if it's entirely crowdsourced, can do whatever the crowd wants to do with it, right? So if all of us are uploading to BitChute and we're doing what we want to do, and people are enjoying our content, they can subscribe to BitChute. There's like a monthly Subscribestar fee you can pay. I'm probably going to eventually do it because I want to have a second channel. I want to be able to put CHRILLCAST Plus on BitChute, which we don't currently have.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I also maybe I would jump to the $20 tier if we started making money and put CHRILLCAST clips on there too, because we're about to have a Joe Rogan Experience CHRILLCAST clips at some point when we decide what to do with that. But in general, it's really neat that they have this set up this way, because if, like you said, they hit that goal and they consistently hit that goal, that's a self-funded website.
Yeah, which is amazing. I know that BitChute has been talking to various advertising agencies trying to get ads on the site.
Beta testing.
They do, yeah, and they do have some. And the fundamental difference there, and to me this just sounds like a management problem. YouTube never made it clear to their advertisers that it's not an endorsement of the video itself. That's all that had to be established, and maybe we never would have had an adpocalypse
in the first place. Yeah.
In the first place, yeah. But there again, where so much of it is, funded by users, it's got backbone. If all the advertisers pull out of YouTube, YouTube's finished. It's got nothing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Although, well, they've got Google, but like Google money.
Well, I mean, yeah. But I mean, at some point, YouTube will get dropped by Google because their model isn't sustainable. I mean, seriously, what are the new upcoming stars on YouTube? There aren't any.
That's a fact. You're right. I mean,
yeah, so when the famous ones
if
that
PewDiePie
are
left
now,
YouTube, it would be a big deal.
Yeah, but like all the famous ones now, once they retire, who's left? There isn't anybody new.
And they're not promoting new people. Well,
No.
they kind of are. They've got some new people, but they're all like, it's like they're staged almost. How it feels like. Like there's some creators that come up out of nowhere, and these new categories are created, and boom, that creator is sent to new heights you've never seen. It's like whoa. So what I want to do right now is I want to list off all of the alternative sites, all the quote-unquote viable alternative sites that we know of. One of them being Library, lbry.tv. I'm still doing some background research on that. I'm not sure if I would suggest that to people yet, but it seems like a relatively... It exists, and it's not falling apart. I just don't trust their monetization methods or the origin of the company, which I'm still looking into.
Right.
BitChute. Nathan, why don't you talk about your favorite platform?
My favorite platform would have to be BitChute, because of its its viability, and it's growing at an increasing rate, and there's lots of great uh, creators that are on there now. It was dominated, it still is dominated by politics, but we're seeing a lot more entertainment come into it, which is great.
I will say, I think that the recent pushes for gaming on the platform have been amazing.
Yeah, those have been fantastic. And then so then I'm on some other places, like I'm also on Library. FruitLab is really great. It's got pretty well the best monetization system I've ever seen, because you get points for ads on your videos and stuff. And I joined late October, and my goodness, I think I've accumulated quite a bit by now, and you can basically exchange your points for gift cards. And the two best ones, in my opinion, on there are the $20 Nintendo eShop cards, or just the straight up prepaid visas, which
how do you search?
How do you search? Is there no search?
Oh, here we go. I was like,
okay,
there's no search bar.
But
hey,
yeah, it's probably because of the spaces in the name.
Oh, so this doesn't have a really good search engine yet.
Yeah. The search engine is probably pretty shoddy, and for the same reasons that I would give BitChute a pass on certain little technical hiccups like that. I kind of give them a pass as well, just because I know that they're new, and they're not backed by Alphabet.
Alphabet Soup? No.
Alphabet Soup. But yeah, if you make gaming videos, even you guys, I would suggest jumping on here and posting your videos. The one thing that I would suggest is that even though you have the ability to upload it as like unlisted, you should upload it and then release it right away. For some reason, that seems to generate a lot more traffic. I think maybe it goes by the upload time rather than release time, which maybe is something that they could fix. But
so it's buried if you wait. So like I would have to upload these daily, because right now I just upload everything and then release it as it goes. Like BitChute usually gets released about 6 hours before YouTube.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and then so I'm on a few other ones. Like I'm also on CGN, which is a really great platform as well. Who's actually they're about to open up BitChute and FruitLab and Library embeds on their site, so it won't be just YouTube embeds. They don't actually host the videos themselves. But yeah,
it's CGN. I've never used it though.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's a great platform, and the guy who runs it's a really nice guy.
I have messaged the maker of CGN actually a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Let's see if we can find us on here. Whoa, do you see that? Look at that. I wonder if it's my computer or if it's CGN filling in the blanks here.
Oh, I wonder.
Nope, it's definitely my computer.
Oh, yeah, because I shouted you guys in those videos.
That's where it came from. I was like, how's this going on? Anyways. Oh, here you go. Colin the Bear shouted us out too. So you can find us. It's got the old... You can tell I haven't touched this in a long time because it's got the old...
Yes, that's the old one, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh. But, yeah, and then aside from that, for video posting, I also post videos on DTube. They recently made a change where the uploader's a little funny. The uploader's always been a little bit funny with DTube. It definitely has its fair share of, technical hiccups. But you can just embed YouTube videos on there, which is actually kind of the easiest option right now. So that's what I'm doing for the time being. But I'm hoping that'll open up to live BitChute. It's D.Tube.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
And what is it, NathanSifu HD?
It's probably got a string. It's probably got a query string in there. It's probably really weird. But you can get it at the TapMyBio link.
Always plugging that TapMyBio.
Yeah. Tap that bio.
Tap that biology. Biography. Let's see. If we dance around these words nice enough, YouTube won't notice. Let's see. We'll find your DTube. We'll find your that just sounds weird.
Yeah.
We'll find your DTube. What kind of website is this? All right, let's see.
But yeah, they're backed by the Steemit blockchain.
I did know that for some reason. Holy cow, 909,000 1 point. What is this?
Actually, I'll be honest. I actually don't know what those numbers mean, because they don't seem to be in relation to the video. Like, I don't have 2.8 million likes on that video.
I was gonna say, holy cow.
yeah, no, I'm not really sure what that's all about. So yeah, there's a few anomalies. I'd say my biggest complaint about DTube is that it's a learning curve to use it and to sign up for it. Actually, they may have changed the sign up process to be a bit easier. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure.
The sign up process was a mess. I signed up for it in December. And I still haven't used it.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem. And now with the new
Steemit
uploader,
was a pain in the butt to sign up for, because you have to sign up for Steemit and the DTube, and then you go back and you have to verify both. And I'm like, this is too much work. I'm not doing this.
Well, exactly, and that's what most people would say, and that's kind of the problem there. But I kept with it. I stuck with it just in the interest of having alternates and having competitors to YouTube. And I think that's all the places I mentioned. I did mention library. I think that's all the places that I upload to, and then I do stream on Twitch, Mixer, and DLive.
Yeah, I like DLive. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, for some reason DLive I just haven't had a ton of luck with. I get maybe one viewer on there like every 2 to 3 months in my streams, and I'll
don't go to DLive.com, because you find this guy every single time.
What is that?
Is okay? I don't know. I've done this like 4 times now in the last like month. Every time.
That's so funny. But
oh man. And you can see we're on DLive as well. I don't think we've ever used it, but we have it.
Yeah, and I guess that's kind of my biggest problem with it, is just the fact that there doesn't seem to be any discoverability for people like me. Like, my streams never get noticed. But I'm sure otherwise it is, functionally a good platform. Little known fact, though, a little bit of dirt. They used to be the live streaming service on DTube.
Really?
But they pulled out, and I don't know all the details, but I guess the people in the Steemit community are really not happy with DLive for pulling out. Like, I guess from what I understand, the way they did it was scummy. I'm not really sure why.
Like pulling the rug out from under him, like, see you later, DTube.
Kind of, yeah, because now you can't live stream on DTube. Yeah, so that made a lot of people in Steemit. Oh, thank you for the follow. So yeah, that's kind of the deal on that. Yeah, I'm sure I would enjoy it a lot more if I just had better discovery. But yeah, I mean, try it. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
I found a video.
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I can do that. You used to be able to upload videos on there. I'm not sure if I still can. It's been a while since I've tried.
Let's see. It says, yeah. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I've never used this, so I really don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
I also don't know how to hook it into OBS. So.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people use the Restream bot, right?
Yeah, I use Restream.io so that I can stream
that. I'm gonna have to set that up, because if we ever try to live stream, I want to be able to put it everywhere.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's no I mean, when you have the ability, like, unless you want to be a Twitch affiliate, there really is no reason to not stream to as many platforms as you can, because then you can open up a chat window and there's the comments from all 3 platforms right there.
Yeah, that would be super convenient. That's what I would like.
It is. There's even a little icon that shows you what platform they're commenting from. So
I saw that.
Yeah, which is really nice.
I was watching Podtacular the other day, which Will probably knows them better than I do. But I gave them a bunch of shout outs. We actually, what is it, restreaming on Twitch? What is it called when you stream somebody else's thing on your channel?
Oh, hosting.
We hosted Podtacular.
Yeah.
They thanked us for it. It was pretty cool. And then they were going to invite us onto some giant Halo podcast they were having. But they asked me, are you guys a Halo majority content channel? I said, no, not really. And they're like, oh, never mind. When you guys decide to become a Halo majority content, just contact us then. I was like,
you screwed it up, Chris.
You guys. Like, of course we're not. We're not like a Master Chief logo. We're a dang shrimp We're a krill. Like,
yeah.
What does that have to do with Halo?
But that krill lives on a Halo ring, so
no,
just
it
saying.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Build a krill has a whole backstory.
And we'll invent it one of these days. So you said you wanted to make a Jill the Krill shirt. Well, we already have Jill the Krill. She's the CHRILLCAST Plus logo.
Oh. True.
I've been telling you this for months now. You just never seem to pay attention. Anyways.
That's the first time you've said that.
I almost forgot there is one other video platform that I post to called BitTube.tv.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Yeah. They underwent a lot of changes. Like, at first they were bit.tube, and then it just got totally spammed and exploited because you were able to earn the cryptocurrency just by watch time. So people were just uploading hours of just junk for people to just watch mindlessly or just watch and then minimize. And so they almost went over like a rebranding, and now their site's quite a bit different. What's neat about this one is that you can upload pictures and stuff to it too. Like you can post pictures and audio as well, so it doesn't have to be just videos. And I haven't tried it, but they do have live streaming capabilities.
It seems like if you want your website to succeed, you have to have live streaming at this point, which BitChute is working on.
Yeah, and man, I want to try and stream on BitChute day one as soon as that's available. Oh, yeah. I might not even add it to Restream.io right away. I might just do like, okay, I'm streaming on BitChute. I'm streaming on the BitChute tonight.
Well, when YouTube now we know what word to use when YouTube eventually demonetizes everything that says BitChute. BitChute.
Yeah, it's BitChute.
We'll call it BitChute. I mean, all right, that is my one comment for BitChute. They had to know what they were doing when they named it BitChute and what it sounds like. Because I don't know how you would make that up and not realize this is what it sounds like when you plug it into the Google. This is what it auto captions to. And I'm like, come on. Every time I say it and Google auto captions it, you know exactly what words it forms in its captions.
Yeah, so we also upload our videos on BitChute.
It's like a laundry chute, not like a gun chute. Anyways, yeah. So we've played around with that, how to make it say it correctly, but basically unless you want to go in and type your own captions, it always comes up the wrong way. But other than that, I think BitTubeTV is really cool.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
And as far as platforms go, we're actually very successful on there, even versus our YouTube channel. I think Nathan can attest to this as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think my ultimate opinion on this is if you're not already on BitChute and your YouTube channel is going nowhere, what the heck just happened here? Go to BitChute. We need to normalize this website because right now it's a lot of crazy people and then some normal people. And the website could do a lot better if more normal people came on there.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. The more that we have on, the more it's better.
You're talking as well as I do. Currently, we have 68 subs on our BitChute channel, and it says we have 21,676 views. If you go to our YouTube channel, I didn't know it was auto playing. Sweet, got some watch time on this podcast. I think we've only crossed over 12,000 views. Where's the views? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're only at 12,000 views, and we have like what, 4 times the amount of subscribers.
Yeah, same here. I have my BitChute sub count is half the less than half than it is on YouTube, and yet my view counts are far more. I get way more views, way more likes, way more comments. Like all of it is more.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. It's a cool ride on BitChute. And if you share your videos, unlike YouTube Gaming, which is basically a dead retweet account for massive creators like CNN, Fox News, PewDiePie, people that YouTube favors in the current state of things. Unless you're one of those, YouTube Gaming is a silent shark ready to eat your channel alive and not plug you at all. If BitChute Gaming, on the other hand, retweets almost everybody.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And occasionally they comment too, which is pretty cool. They'll get involved in the conversation sometimes.
Yeah, which is really nice. Now, what I'll also add on top of that is, regardless of alternate platforms, whether you prefer BitChute or BitTube or whatever it is that you prefer, if you upload just to YouTube, you should definitely not do that. You should definitely not only upload to YouTube. You should have an alternate, because with YouTube, it is a matter of time. It really is.
There's a good chance
no one is safe.
Nobody in the future. There's a good chance, unless you're making like rinky-dink, completely YouTube-friendly content. Let's call it that.
Whatever that is.
You're probably not going to be successful on YouTube. It takes a fluke to be successful on YouTube. On these fledgling, brand new platforms, it takes a good channel, and that's the truth, because these are smaller websites with less creators on them, and the more you put into them, the more you will get out of them. And the more you put into it, the more likely more people will put into it, and the more people on it, the better for you.
Yeah, you're not going to be algorithmically demoted.
No, and this is like a straight the trending on BitChute. Once they get it down, it'll be even better. But right now, essentially, it's just straight views. There's no like hampering of like I've seen some pretty out there stuff on the trending. And know that if it was on YouTube, that stuff would be slashed out of there. But
definitely.
The popularity drives the trending page on BitChute, not the other way around. The trending page doesn't drive the popularity. The popularity drives the trending page, which is the way you want YouTube to operate, but it isn't the way YouTube operates. So definitely go and sub the CHRILLCAST on BitChute. Go sub NathanSifu on BitChute. And let us become the PewDiePies and the quarterings of BitChute. Even though somebody's already created PewDiePie re-uploads, I have no idea who did it, but I hate you. Keep PewDiePie off this. No, I'm just kidding. PewDiePie, you're welcome to come join us. If you ever watch our videos, please make sure you comment, "What's up, my gamer?" like you did for the quartering on his live stream.
Plug us all.
Yeah, exactly. Get us all labeled alt-right, just like. No, I'm just kidding.
Hit piece is your
best
chance of success on YouTube.
Yeah, that is not untruthful. Hit pieces will, like, honestly, if somebody ever had made a video called the CHRILLCAST Exposed, I would comment on it all the time. I would literally I would spend like every day checking the video and be like, all right, how many people are looking at this video? All right, let's see if they subscribe to our channel. No, here's the thing. No news is bad news for popularity. All right. Being infamous, not always a bad thing. But we probably won't be, because we never ever dabble in like the highly controversial or anything.
Hey, I can do it right now. Right?
Nope.
3, 2.
Well, it's gonna be like Xbox good, PlayStation bad. Oh wait, you've already done that like 100 times. Anyways,
he's doing it on his hat right now.
I think the moral of the story here, if you're only doing YouTube, you should probably investigate one of these other platforms.
Definitely.
And just as a backup option, even if you don't plan to use it as your primary, definitely have a backup channel somewhere else in case you ever get booted off the platform. And same goes for if you're only doing primarily one other platform. If you're not doing YouTube and you're doing just like BitChute or just Library or just VidMe or FruitLab, post somewhere else too. Don't just rely on. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you do that, you're the one that's going to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, I don't foresee anything bad happening to BitChute, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? And then if all those videos are gone, well, it's all gone.
Based on what I understand, the backup of BitChute can't necessarily be shut down. The front end servers can be, and it would make it extremely difficult to get to a lot of the videos, but in the background they have this spread out blockchain network that's servicing all these videos, so you could still find the videos if you knew what you were doing and recompile the website using the blockchain technology. But there is a front end server just like YouTube, which allows the streaming of the videos to happen essentially at the click of a button. You know, with blockchain technology, you could recompile the website and the servers, but you wouldn't want to you wouldn't want to rely on that for everyday use. That makes sense?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they have they have Cloudflare protection, Cloudflare, whatever it is, to prevent DDoS attacks, which is, if you don't remember, took down the PlayStation Network. So
Yes,
DDoS will not affect BitChute. All right. Well, in conclusion, anybody have anything else to say?
Yeah, I think that pretty well wraps it up.
Yeah, same here.
Maybe the only thing I'd say is maybe even consider a third. Consider a third, in case, you're sick of YouTube and you want an alternative, but you're afraid that alternative could go down, Have three.
And if you want to have an audio only podcast, the only website I can possibly recommend to you, Anchor.fm. That is literally the best audio only website I have ever used in my life.
I've heard good stuff about Anchor.
And SoundCloud can't even compete, because SoundCloud will give you 3 hours for free, and then you got to start paying. So SoundCloud, I don't like that.
Oh man,
you guys need to fix yourselves. Anchor.fm is essentially the YouTube of podcasting. Anybody can upload their content
in a good way.
In a good way. Like what YouTube was when it first came out. Free for everybody to use. Monetization is easier on Anchor than it is on any of these video websites. They give you your first ad for free. Will's like, why haven't we used it yet?
Maybe you should consider that, Zoe, or Zoe. I said it wrong.
Zio.
Zio.
He's already doing it. Zoe. Oh my gosh.
I apologize.
With that being, all right, we're done. I'm Chris.
Yeah. And I'm Will.
And we will see you.
And I'm Nathan.
And we will see you.
Thanks, CHRILLCAST.